Hey y'all, I got an itch to recreate my Vesper Frostpulse build. Honestly, the main reason is just because of the new Solstice armor. It like perfectly goes with Vesper's ornament. But then when I got to really thinking about it, it was coming together pretty well, especially with Wicked Implement and the Frost armor change, so I've been enjoying it so far. Um, I'm using Glacier Grenade because if you destroy a crystal with Wicked Implement, it spawns a shard. You pick up the shard, it keeps your Frost armor stacks going, and then Frost Pulse, of course. Then I'm using Whisper of Conduction so that when I spawn a bunch of shards around me with my Rift, they always come to me. Whisper of Shards because I'm breaking crystals to give me more Glacier Grenades. Whisper of Bonds so that with my Reaper mod equipped, when I place a Rift, I get 2 orbs just from that. And Whisper of Rhyme for extra Frost armor stacks and duration. Then I'm using Wicked Implement, like I said. I don't even have the Catalyst done yet, so it's only going to get better. But simply breaking crystal with the gun will spawn a shard that tracks to you, so it's nice for, you can just throw a Glacier Grenade out to the side, and if you get low on your duration, just break a crystal, spawn a shard, refresh your stacks. For mods, 2 dynamos, 2 bolstering detonations, 1 focusing strike, 1 charged up, 2 lucent blades because I'm using an energy transfer bequest, heal on orb pickup, rift on orb pickup, stacks on stacks, utility kickstart, reaper, powerful traction. So you place your rift, you spawn 2 orbs from reaper and whisper of bonds, you pick them up, and it kickstarts your next rift. It just feeds back into itself. And what I usually do is I kill a group, and then I move on to the next one and guard for a second in the middle of them with bequest, because when you're surrounded you get crazy rift regen, and then just repeat. And like I said, I usually just occasionally throw out grenades and stuff when I get them and break them with Wicked Implement too. So I'll show it off now. You can see that topped off my frost armor. My rift's still over here killing stuff for me. Another reason I like Vesper. See, I wasn't fast enough at keeping my frost armor stacks up there. I'm still getting used to using it. The only thing I don't like about it is you have to shoot the crystals 3 times with Implement to break them, but I didn't want to give up a fragment slot to break them faster, frankly. If you do, that's up to you. Let me just get rid of this guy. I hate this guy so much. He does way too much damage for a red bar. Alright. I'm just glad I finally found a reason to actually use Wicked Implement. You see, you just pretty much have a nuke in your back pocket when you slide into a group, because the more enemies you freeze with that, the more shatter damage you get. See, it's still pretty good at keeping your frost armor up. think yeah, you can still guard with a sword without ammo. That's good. You could, if you wanted to, you could use grenades non-offensively so they don't shatter without you shooting them with implement, but you can do what you want with them, really. The only thing I don't like about this is they ridiculously nerfed Whisper of Refraction, like it's not even worth using anymore. It used to give you so much rift energy that you could just like completely reset your rift on a cast with this build, but now you kind of have to sit there and wait for a second from the Vesper regen, unfortunately. But it's still so crazy with Vesper that it doesn't really matter. The only thing I'd say about this build is if you want to be more aggressive, you kind of need something like this. You could use a glaive instead and guard with it, I guess. Maybe Vexcalibur or something if you didn't want to use an exotic. Let me know if you guys think of any other decent ways to stay alive while standing in between a bunch of enemies to get your rift back. I guess you could use like a blinding grenade launcher, like blind a group and then slide into the middle of them and just sit there and wait for your rift to come back. Like I said, a glaive shield. That's all that comes to mind immediately. But let me know what y'all think of it. Let me know if you like the Verglaw curve build better than this one, or if you like this one better. I'll probably use this one for a little while because I've always liked Vesper with Frostpulse.